Hi guys, this is the Billdozer. I'm just showing you here my propagation dome. It's got a light hung over it to provide warmth. The dome is for humidity, to keep it nice and humid in there while your cuttings are taking root or your seeds are going to sprout. And if you're going to be using a hydro system like me, you want to be starting your stuff off in some rock wool like this. There's a few other things you could use to start off with, but you can keep this rock wool in the hydro system the whole time, so that's what I'm going to be going with. You could also take these and plant them in the dirt once they start growing roots if you wanted to. I know there's other methods out there for cloning, but this does work, because if you have a look over here, that's a globe willow right there. And there's a globe willow. I started those from little sticks that I cut off my dad's tree. I put them in a dome, kind of like this, a little more janky. Made it out of an old plastic box. And they grew roots within a couple weeks. I put them outside. Some of them died, some of them survived. These are a couple of the good ones I'm going to keep alive all year long and inside over the winter. Here's a tomato plant. All I did to clone this tomato plant was cut it off of the plant and stick it down in that dirt right there. That's just Miracle-Gro garden soil. I cut it off, dipped it in root powder, and stuck it right in there. And as you can see, this is a week later. It's got new growth coming off of it. That's growing pretty good. The new growth coming out of the center there was pretty small, but now you can see it's growing. It's looking green and healthy. That part there needs to be cut off, but I'll leave it for now because I don't want to shock the plant too much. You can also root things this way. This here is a cutting I took right off of this plant right here. Now, I put it right down into a cup of water. I didn't use any magical chemicals or anything like that. It's been in here for about a week and a half. Now, go ahead and take a look there. See those roots? It's growing in a cup of water. Here's another one I did in soil. So, cloning plants is very easy. And instead of, it's got a really, the best benefit is you're going to get a bigger plant than having to start with a seed, which takes a lot longer. You're already starting with a pretty big plant compared to a seedling. So, if you haven't tried it, give cloning a try. Even if you're not going to use hydro, I mean, it's just, you can clone your favorite plant, you can make 1,000,000 of them, plant them out in your yard, and it's free. That's the best part. You buy one plant, and then you've got an infinite amount of that same plant, as long as you're able to clone it. And it's not very hard at all. I've only been gardening for 4 years, outdoors, and this is the first year that I've attempted to clone anything, and I've been successful. The only thing I wasn't able to clone was a red maple. I could never get that to go, but there was no soft growth anywhere. It was all just hard wood, like woody bark, you know. And well, that tree ended up dying anyways. And as a rule of thumb, you only can really clone a healthy plant. So if you're wanting to clone, make sure you go find a plant that's really healthy, really green, it's got some new growth on it, and you want to get that tender new growth, and that's got the best survival rate. See that? That was a little Those are just little pieces. Now I've also got some big ones in there. I don't know if they're going to live or not. Right now they look like they're alive and they've been in there for 4 or 5 days. So I'm hoping within the next couple weeks I get some good roots coming off there so we can move to the hydro system. This has been the Billdozer. Bill grows it.